Hi everyone, it's Kirsty here. Apologies for not having done a YouTube video in such a long time. My only excuse is that I have been super busy writing a book. Ta-da! Which I am so excited to tell you is now available to buy. It was published on the 5th of December, on Friday. And this is basically a memoir of my experiences with chronic illness. So from diagnosis with lupus when I was 19, right the way through to present day, I'm 33 right now. It talks about liver disease, it talks about lupus, it talks about autoimmune conditions, hair loss, infertility, all those fun things that some people have to deal with. And it's just my take on it, essentially. I wrote it for 3 reasons. Firstly, I want to raise awareness of autoimmune conditions. Secondly, I want to reduce the stigma around liver disease. And thirdly, I want to promote organ donation and the amazing impacts that it can have on people's lives. I chose to write this at the time that I did because when I turned 30, there were a few big monumental changes that happened in my life that were related to my health. So my liver started to get a little bit worse. My blood started getting a bit deranged. There was more and more talk more frequently about needing to be assessed for transplantation. And I was also needing to get a lot more banding done more frequently. So that's the operation to stop me from bleeding internally with esophageal varices. So there was all that going on, and then I was also told that I wasn't able to have children naturally. So that got me thinking about what I really wanted to do in life and my purpose and all these really fun things that you don't really want to think about. And my way of dealing with that and processing that was to write it down. And when I started writing it down, I was like, actually, do you know what? I've probably got enough to make a book out of with this. I really hope that this can help somebody out there, regardless of whether you're going through autoimmune conditions, regardless of whether you've got a really complex medical history. I've tried to write it in a way that is accessible for people who don't have medical problems. So I hope it's accessible to everybody who is interested in finding out about my take on life, which I suppose is what we do reading any book, isn't it? It's funny, I hope, she says, fingers crossed. It's funny, it's interesting, and it's honest. I have been super honest in this book, super vulnerable. There are some things in here that, you know, I'm not proud to admit, that I feel like I've been envious of people at times, or jealous or bitter about my condition. Of course I've asked, why does all this have to happen to me? But at the same time, I hope that it's a positive read and that I can translate that into my thoughts about life and my positive attitude towards how I choose to live my life. And with that, I'm going to shut up because these videos go on for far too long anyway. But I would be so appreciative if you would give it a read. If you like it, review it on Amazon, Goodreads, email me directly, even better. If you don't like it, please don't review it on Goodreads, just tell me. And spread the word to anybody who you think that this might help. Like I say, I really wish that this was available when I was first diagnosed. There are not many books out there, or materials really in general, written by patients themselves that aren't super scary or doomsday scenario. So I've tried to write this in a way that is like a nice, comforting burrito hug of words to give you some kind of positivity in amongst all the maelstrom of chronic illness and all that entails. So yeah, please spread the word, get well soon. It's available on Amazon, it's available in independent bookstores, it's available via the links that I've got on my YouTube page. So go forth and spread the word. Thank you so much, and I hope you're all well, and I will now take this book down. Take care, bye bye.